What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today is finally the day which we have all been waiting for. Finally in India we have a 600cc supersport motorcycle and Kawasaki is the first one to do it, and we are going to be attending the launch of the ZX636, which is a very anticipated motorcycle, and we have been waiting for a supersport 600 to be launched in India by a Japanese manufacturer for over a decade, and finally the day is here where we have a proper supersport. So very excited, and very good thing about launching a supersport 600, the roads are going to be safe as people are not going to directly jump from a small motorcycle to a 1000cc liter class. So at Kawasaki, and I'm wearing my green color goggles. So yeah, excited, waiting for the launch, and once the unveiling is done, we will check it out. Alright guys, so met three of my subscribers, Aditya, Rehan and Kaustubh. And he is my good friend, जो हमारे एक बीस्ट करके ग्रुप है उसके एडमिन है ये मेन, एंड हमारे खास दोस्त डूम्सडे के भी अच्छे दोस्त हैं. So guys, we are at the unveiling of the ZX6R, basically 636, and fully geared up is the buff motor. Say hi. Hello. So guys, waiting for this, and finally this segment is over here, which we have been waiting for so long. I think for the past 10 years we are hearing the 600cc's will come into the market, and Tejas is saying yes. Because okay, so Tejas is the main marketing guy for Ensign Kawasaki over here, and it looks really amazing. Just waiting, and the proportions of the bike are looking very tiny right now. Just check it out. So under this is the actual motorcycle, and in a few moments we are going to be unveiling it. So let's do this. Right guys, so the bike has finally been unveiled, and all these guys are here. You just check this motorcycle out, and it looks really amazing. The proportions are super tight, and more information I'll be talking about when we have a little bit less crowd, and we will see some nice features of this motorcycle, some safety features, the PHP, the specs. So just wait for it. Alright, so now we are with some of the most prominent motor vloggers of Mumbai, OGF, Buff Moto. So I would like to know, actually we all would like to know their opinion on this motorcycle.
I think it looks pretty nice. We can only wait and see what the performance is like. But first impressions is it's a lot more appealing in person than the pictures.
Photos, yeah.
And I'm a little shocked about the decision of the foot pegs in the seat. But if you're buying this motorcycle, I'm guessing you're looking to really drain the whole power out of it and use it to its potential.
I think on the 10R also the foot pegs and the seats were not there in the CKD version.
But I don't think it's a deal breaker. It's a brilliant bike anyway.
And now Buff Moto, rider of Yamaha R1.
I think the roads are a lot safer now. Because abhi log 300 se they won't directly jump to 1000. They'll go over 600.
That is a very valid point.
I like the package they've given. You have power modes, traction, quick shifter in base model. कोई senior R model नहीं लेना पड़ता.
Right.
That's good.
So a lot of safety features and power modes and everything. Bike is state of the art, and again, like Augie said, one way to find out.
Indicators also.
Which people should use.
Indicators also, yeah.
Otherwise, you'll be featured on Augie F's Bad Drivers Part 58, 59
Shameless
something.
Plug. Shameless plug.
Alright guys, so finally we have access to the ZX6R after a long wait, and here she is. Check it out. The motorcycle looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. It's got the new Kawasaki design, which is inspired by the H2. If you see the front, it's got a huge ram air intake which gives it a good muscle to the motorcycle and also increases the power Now speaking of power, powering this motorcycle is a 636cc inline 4-cylinder liquid cooled 4-stroke engine which delivers about 130 bhp at 70.8 nms of torque at 11,000 rpm. And I have been told that it's got a very strong mid-range, but one way to find that out, that is when I get my hands on this motorcycle, and hopefully it is in this showroom for a test ride very soon. Now talking about the electronics of the bike comes equipped with a good amount of electronic package. For the size, it's got 3 traction controls, 2 power modes, it's got a quick shifter, it's got ABS. So good amount of electronics to keep you safe out on the road. Also another thing I like about this motorcycle is the dashboard, as Kawasaki has not gone in the route of going in an all digitalized form. It's got an old school analog meter which shows you the RPM, and when you're gunning the motorcycle down, it's always great to see the meter all the way up to 15,500 RPM. As far as my first impression is going on the fit and finish, it looks fantastic. The plastics, the panel gaps, the color, the paint quality is really good, and when you look at the tank and you see a Kawasaki racing graphic on it, it really makes you feel very sporty. Also, when this motorcycle is launched, it's coming without foot pegs and a rear seat. So those are a couple of things which you might have to get an optional extra if you plan to take the girlfriend for a ride. Now at this point you guys must be wondering what is the price of this motorcycle. So Kawasaki has launched this bike at an introductory price of 12,80,000 on road Mumbai. So in my opinion that's a fantastic price, because the nearest competition was the Daytona, and I think the hot one was going up to 14 lakhs. So 1280 for this motorcycle is a really good price, and yeah, I really like it, and just waiting to get my hands on this motorcycle. Also it comes with these LED sort of a DRL sort of a light, and one thing which a lot of users are going to do is change the exhaust. Now I'm saying that because this motorcycle is a little on the heavier side. That is one of the downsides. It's weighing about 200 kgs wet, so with a few upgrades I think we can get the weight down under 200, and handling and all we'll find out when we take it for a ride. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button. Also follow me on Instagram and do leave a comment down below. It's time for me to end. I'm very glad this motorcycle is here. Till the next time, keep the rubber side down, over and out. This is Shariq signing out. See you guys next week very soon.